talking about, this long lead times that ultimately lead to DDP and all this stuff, how do you shorten that lead time? Like, that's one of the things that we really want to focus on at Silk is how could we accelerate that sampling timeline right now? Obviously, we can't approve things on behalf of the customer. That's not our job. But we could probably at least eliminate samples. So you said it's 4 weeks to do a sampling run. I mean, you could probably give us a breakdown and what constitutes in that 4 weeks. But if there's some place in that middle where Silk can intercept and be like, hey, we're going to check the sample before it even leaves the factory floor. Why waste an extra, whatever, 2, 3 weeks of time to have this shipped and have all these people look at it and then come back and say, no, I don't like it? Can we at least have somebody look at it and be like, does it meet spec? Does it meet the color? Does it meet the print requirements? Do you think that makes a difference for companies?
I do think the PP inspection service, I know it's a model out there that Silk has, and maybe it doesn't get used as often. I've always
Yeah.
thought, well, that would be an amazing way, especially for a company you're just starting out. Maybe you don't have a large product development team. Maybe you don't have the bandwidth or capacity to check every single sample yourself. Utilizing that service and having someone catch that sample right at the factory, you're number one, saving time. You're also
Yeah.
saving money. So at that point, hopefully they can spot check something. There is always going to be that variable of a buyer says, no, I still want to see that. I need to check it. But there's always negotiations in these things. If a buyer says, I want it by this date, we would have to go back and say, well, you're going to have to shave off something. Here's what's going to have to give. I think that's an amazing alternative to offer up. Okay, I have someone at the factory that can check this sample. That automatically knows I'm not going to have to ship this sample for comments. That should shave
Yeah.
off at least 2 weeks there. And if
Yeah.
that's exactly what you needed, then you've just delivered the goods on time by allowing someone else to view that sample on the floor. Now, understood, yes, Silk's not going to give the stamp of approval, but you guys could send photos over, the spec,
Videos.
anything, right? And
Yeah.
then if the customer feels good, they could sign off and say, hey, we're good to go. And I know a lot of, I think Buyer World had pivoted to that, especially during COVID times,
Yeah.
of allowing like some of their own people overseas to check things instead of shipping things, which is a great alternative.